Featured in this presentation are new anomalies at a new site that I discovered north of Peneus Palus, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, in a region of Mars called Hellas Planitia. Welcome on board, everyone. Let's have a look at the original source material, then I'll show you the weird anomalies in this one. Very rocky patch of ground in Southern Highlands. That's what this high-rise photograph is called. It was acquired on the 30th of May 2014 at a not so high resolution of 52.1 centimeters per pixel. And I'm showing you images I cropped from this black and white JP2 map projected file. And there's a look at the low-res black and white of the terrain. So we have Peneus Palus over here to the bottom and up to the north at approximately 31 degrees 10 minutes south, 53 degrees 22 minutes east. We have the site that we currently are looking at. So to start off with, we're looking at the anomaly right there, folks, a nice rectangular block or slab. And if you use the scale indicator I've included, we've got 40 meters there, 20, 10 approximately. So that block there is about 8 to 10 meters in length. Check out the nice geometry and symmetry to it, and it's got these two holes on the one side. Look at the spacing, very geometric and symmetrical, very similar to those blocks that we find at megalithic sites down in South America. Right, then we're looking at the anomaly to the left. And I'd say this one's also about 8 to 10 meters in length. And also look at the geometry and symmetry of this object. Rounded corners, nice uniformity in the width, small little object there in the center, and it's inside what looks like a hollowed out or carved out part. That edge there is parallel with this one. Right, then we're looking at the one in the center. This one's about 6 to 8 meters long. Also the sort of oval rounded corner block shape. We've got the smaller part in the center, and then it's also hollowed out with the raised part parallel with the one side. Very similar to the one we just checked out. Right, then we're looking at the object over there. I'd say it's about 8 meters in length. Got a nice smooth texture, hollowed out on the top with a smaller part in the center. Almost like a cone shape to it. Right, let's check out the item there. It looks like a cylinder or a block with this sort of donut shaped part to it on the one side, hollowed out, nice hole there in the center. We've got these two parts sort of sticking out, curving over towards the inside of that hole. Get the triangular shape, yeah? Almost has a plectrum shape to it. I've seen so many of those. Hollow inside, and then the smaller part in the center. This is also an odd piece. Long narrow part, uniformity in its thickness, and then the spherical part attached to the one end, almost like a spoon or a lollipop, if I could compare it to that shape. It's very irregular. Let's take a closer look at that site and the area in which it's located. So the photograph we analyzed is this one, very rocky patch of ground in Southern Highlands. We've got Peneus Palus, a swamp, a small plain. So yeah, lots of water in this area in Mars's past. Let's have a look at the anomalies just briefly again. For summary, it would be nice if we had a 25 centimeter per pixel high-res image of this site. There's one or two I didn't include in the video, like this one. Looks like a hollowed out boat, but it's I don't know, not weird enough, I guess, to make it into this presentation, but it is odd. And then this weird disc shape with these smaller parts on top in some type of pattern. We've got the two parts there, two over here, long narrow part in the center with a smaller piece in front of it. That's sort of like a pattern, but also highly eroded, so it's difficult to see detail on that. And then this weird block, the smaller part on the one edge right there in its center. Let's have a look at this site over here. This is more to the east, about 300 kilometers to the east of that site. So I found these piles of rocks, almost like we would find here on Earth. Yeah, so it reminds me of these cairn that we find here on Earth, and obviously all the rocks and boulders that have been stacked or packed there on Mars have sort of fallen off the pile and spread out. So yeah, we've got boulder stacking here on Earth as well. Very strange. So yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Right, folks, I hope you enjoyed this one. Take care. Until the next one, see you soon. Bye for now.